this video, we will cover the basic setup of the BinTrac batching control. Please note that there are several different configurations that can be accomplished by using a single batching control, the dual batching control, or a combination of both. Here we will be showing a single batching control. The steps presented here can also be applied to a dual batching control, depending on your application. When setting up your BinTrac batching control for the first time, there are 5 main settings you will need to configure. Other available settings are described in the operator's manual and should be left at their defaults for now. The batch type setting allows you to choose if the batching control is going to be unloading from an inventory bin directly into the house or loading into a weigh bin. For dual batching controls, this needs to be set individually on each control. The remaining settings only need to be configured on the master or left display on the dual batching control. The load cell capacity, or LC cap setting, defines the scale capacity for the bin connected to your BinTrac batching control and is the most important setting in calibrating the system. To determine the load cell capacity for your particular application, multiply the number of load cells you have, in most cases 1 per bin leg, by the individual capacity of 1 load cell. This can be found on the decal on the side of the load cell itself. For example, a 4-leg bin with 5,000-pound load cells would result in a load cell capacity of 20,000 pounds. The full setting will calibrate the LED bar graph so you can easily see the approximate amount of material left in the bin while in gross weight mode. This graph also shows the remaining amount of the batch target yet to be completed while in the batch mode. The 0 setting sets the tare weight of the empty bin so that the displayed weight only reads the material in the bin and not the weight of the bin itself. You can manually enter the weight of the bin in the setup menu or use the automatic function, which will be explained later. From the factory, your BinTrac batching control is set to Central Time. The hour setting allows you to adjust the hour to match your time zone, as the time is used in configuring scheduled batching as well as time-stamping fill, usage, and batch histories. When you first apply power to the unit, you will see Set LC flash on the screen. This is simply a reminder to set the load cell capacity prior to using the system. To begin, press and hold the Select key until Setup appears, then Release. The display will change to show B-type. Earlier versions of the software may display Batch. Both of these control the same functionality. Press the Select key and, using the arrow keys, set this to Load if loading into a weigh bin, or U.Load if unloading from an inventory bin. Remember that this setting needs to be configured on both sides of a dual batching control, as well as any additional BinTrac batching controls that may be utilized in your configuration. The remaining settings only need to be set up on the master batching control, which is the left side of the dual batching control. Now, press the Select key and then use the down arrow to move to LC cap. Press the Select key and the current load cell capacity will be shown. In this example, I'm setting up a 4-leg bin with 5,000-pound load cells, so my load cell capacity will be 20,000 pounds. Press and hold the up or down arrow to quickly adjust the number to your load cell capacity. Releasing the arrow and using single presses will cause the number to increase or decrease by 1. When your load cell capacity is set, press the Select key. Next, use the down arrow until the display reads full. Press the Select key and set this value to the maximum amount of material that you expect to keep in the bin. In this example, my bin will hold 5,000 pounds when full. After setting the full value, press the Select key and 0 will be shown. If your bin currently has material in it, you can set the 0 or tare value to the estimated empty weight of the bin itself plus any ladders, feed lines, or other items attached to the bin by pressing the Select key and using the up and down arrows to adjust the weight. While not as accurate as using the automatic zeroing feature explained later, this will give you a final weight reading that is close until the bin is empty and you can zero the bin. After entering the empty bin weight, press the Select key and then use the down arrow to navigate to hour. Press the Select key and verify that the hour listed, shown in military or 24-hour time, matches the current hour for your time zone. If not, use the up or down arrow to adjust the hour. When complete, press the Select key, use the down arrow to navigate to End, then press the Select key to exit setup. If the bin is currently empty, press and hold the up and down arrows simultaneously until the display reads 0. This will zero out the bin automatically, taking whatever weight is currently being read by the scale and putting that amount in the 0 or tare field discussed earlier. If you are zeroing a dual batching control, this should only be done on the master or left side of the display. Your BinTrac batching control has now been calibrated. At this time, you may place a known weight on the crossbar close to each leg and verify that the system is weighing correctly on each leg. For a complete breakdown of all configurations and settings available on the BinTrac batching controls, as well as operational instructions, please use the links in the description to access the operation manuals, or visit www.bintrac.com, then click on Support and Technical Support.